Hello everyone and welcome, this is Seki Leader here, and welcome again to another Destiny Ghosts video. I'm going to be showing you the last 13 ghosts I think it is on Earth. Although one of these is a DLC to House of Wolves ghost, you can still grab it and it does count towards your grimoire, but it is not going to be included in the DLC House 2 video, although I might actually still include it. I'm just not sure. I'm including it in this one because you can grab it during patrol, which you can also grab every other single ghost, except for a few of the ones also in the House DLC and the Crota DLC. But besides that, last 13 ghosts, I'm going to be showing you them all, and this will conclude the Earth Ghost video. This one might be a little bit long, so stick through it if you don't have some of these. Also, some of these are not meant for lower level players, but to prove that I was able to do it, did it at level 10, and I ran through, and I got my ass kicked a couple times. There's a lot of cuts and everything, but if you can stick through it, if you can outsmart NPCs, AI, then good luck. Get all these ghosts, get good grimoire at a low level, and show people up when you get to a certain level. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. This ghost fragment is called Abilities. It is inside of a almost completely buried ship, and you can see it here inside of the Forgotten Shore, just past the first ship coming from the Moth Yards. This ghost fragment is called Legends 2. You will find it inside of the big bluff ship building type area, going down a hallway and a few sets of stairs. Be careful if you are under the level of 20, because there are some knights in here that will kick your ass, but you'll find it in Bunker Raz 2 right about here under the staircase. So that's where you find the ghost fragment, Legends 2. This ghost fragment is called Human. You'll find it outside of the outer area of the grotto. You can go here from the strike area, the refinery, or from where I came from during this video, the Forgotten Shore, and our last ghost. What you want to do is you want to just travel down to the cliffside and the seaside and get this ghost here. Again, it is the ghost Human, and be careful because there is a level 28 enemy from the House of Wolves DLC. This ghost fragment can be found inside of the refinery, which is also the first part of the strike area on the Earth, and it is called the Last Word 2. You'll find it inside of a small room during the first strike area on a shelf, and that is again the Last Word 2. This ghost fragment is called Fallen 2. You can find it inside of an area called the Blast, which is where the Devil Walker spider tank is during the strike, and also you can go in there during patrol. Do be careful when running through, there are a lot of enemies. During the strike there are no enemies inside of this room up here past the spider tank, but it is there, and again it is the ghost fragment Fallen 2. This next ghost fragment is Ghost Fragment Hunter. You can find it on top of a roof in the middle of the rocket yard, which is in between the refinery and the divide. I am coming this way from the refinery, but you can see that that entrance over there is where the divide is, and this is again the Ghost Fragment Hunter. This next ghost fragment is a Ghost Fragment Earth. You can find this inside the edge of the divide towards the corner area by the rocket yard, and it's inside of a big cylindrical area on a kind of like train track, and that is again the Ghost Fragment Earth. This next ghost fragment is also inside of the divide. It's not that far from Ghost Fragment Earth. This is the Ghost Fragment Mysteries, and you find it on top of a sign inside of the divide near a building, and you can get that inside the divide, and that is again the Ghost Fragment Mysteries. This ghost fragment is found inside the first area, the breach, before the divide, kind of like the area that you run through when you first make a character. You can't see it inside of the video, but I do shoot at two possible areas where it is on these pipes. It is the ghost fragment COSMODROME, and that is where you can find it. Now this ghost fragment is called the Exo Stranger. You find it further into the breach, and again be careful because there are shanks in here that are level 28 and other enemies that can also hurt you, as well as traps. This is found inside of a rafter-like area right around the corner from where you find the Kabastab, the first assault rifle. You can see me shooting at the area where it should be because I looted 2 of these ghosts when I made this character by accident. And again, this is the Ghost Fragment Exostranger. This next ghost is kind of unique. It's actually not called a ghost fragment, it is called a mystery, and it is the mystery fate of Skolas. You can find it inside of the COSMODROME area, the area when you first make a character. Come out of the door, past the breach, and out into the COSMODROME, and it's up here inside of a window, and again it is called Mystery Fate of Skolas. This next ghost is the Ghost Fragment Darkness 3. You can find this inside of the area before the Skywatch, after the Moth Yards. You can also find this during the very first mission in which you fight the Hive on Earth, so it's really easy to get if you're watching this video before making a new character. Although this ghost can sometimes not show up for people. So if it's not there, don't worry, eventually it'll be patched and you can find the ghost again. Again, this is Ghost Fragment Darkness 3. This ghost is the Ghost Fragment Traveler 3. You find this inside of a really awkward room on the edge of a cliff in the Skywatch. Now do be careful because there can be an ogre or a sword knight in here that is of a high level, and I actually get killed twice before I can get in here. Luckily I was able to rush past the knight and get this. If it is an ogre, see if you can't get a higher level player to come help you, because there is a House of Wolves area that spawns here and a lot of people might be here that are level 32 or higher. But again, this is the Traveler 3 Ghost Fragment. This ghost fragment is called Jupiter. You find this inside of the terrestrial complex. Now you can get this 2 different ways, either during the Omnigul strike or during the mission where you help Raz keep the Fallen away, but it's inside of a locker right outside of the Forgotten Shore. I made this the last one because, again, this is just one that's easy to get, but it's also really known, so I didn't think that a lot of people wouldn't have this. But if you didn't have it, sorry for not keeping it in a more organized manner. This has been a Seke broadcast by yours truly, Jason Manning, aka Seke Leader, and this is the last set of ghosts on the Earth and in Cosmodrome. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your fucking day. I'm out.